catalyst in here. Do a little video recording of our laps. Gotta make sure that thing's ready to go.
Well, welcome to day 4 of the 2026 TireRack.com One Lap of America. Today you find us at the very rainy, somewhat snowy, very cold, but very fun High Plains Raceway in Deer Trail, Colorado. This leg of the event has given us everything that we have come to expect from the One Lap. We had a crazy transit last night with some very interesting authority figures, with a whole bunch of them all over the place on Route 70. We had a lot of very interesting roads that actually caused some attrition last night as well, from cracked wheels to transmissions to you name it. And then we have the weather that we've been contending with all day, and we're going to continue contending with here at High Plains. In the meantime, check out all the great coverage and enjoy this update before we get ready to head to Hastings, Nebraska tonight. So we'll see you there tomorrow, but in the meantime, enjoy, and we'll see you on the road.
Good morning, Mark here. Nice cold rainy Tuesday morning in High Plains. And we are here with team.
We're just here for the autocross.
Right. And names?
John Hogan.
Brian Peters.
So here for the autocross, this beautiful E-Ray. I do have to say it's the best sounding hybrid I've ever seen and heard. The car's flying out there, looks awesome. You guys are obviously doing a great job with it. You've had a couple little problems, I think, with the front transfer case so far this season.
Yeah, it's developed a strange noise so far. It hasn't been changing much. So we did the fluid in Memphis, and we're going to see what happens from here. So
awesome. You guys are definitely laying out some good times. I know today is not ideal conditions, although a couple of years ago when we were here, wasn't a whole lot warmer. We didn't have rain, but we did have 50-mile-an-hour sustained winds and tumbleweed everywhere.
Yeah.
So at least you're not picking tumbleweeds up off your car like we were a couple years ago. But now today we've got some sleet, we got a little bit of snow, we got a bunch of rain. You being all-wheel drive may help a little. How you feeling about your chances kind of today in the wet and the cold?
yeah, I think other than the Bridgestones, I think we're going to be okay. We're heavier, we're a little softer. All-wheel drive doesn't hurt in these conditions, so it's a pretty flowing track too. So I had a lot of fun a couple years ago, and I think it's just a matter of keeping your eyes up and staying smooth. I'm hearing different things about whether there's a wet line or not, so we'll have to feel it out in the outlap and just keep it on the pavement today.
Yeah, I think that's exactly correct. You know, everyone knows that when it's cold like this, everyone here is on performance tires. Whether it's cold and wet or just cold, the tires aren't going to perform the way they typically would. So yeah, feeling it out on the outlap, maybe doing some tire pressure adjustments to get them to warm up better, doing some things on your outlap to get them to warm up a little, and then just managing and driving the grip available.
I think we're going to run a little softer shocks. We'll probably go back to the factory shock controller and run a softer mode, just to give the tires as much as they can in this cold temp. They're not going to like that very much. So.
Exactly. Today is kind of a repeat of the wet skid pad that we had in South Bend, really, with the exception of we have just more corners and higher speed, but again, the setup is probably close to the same.
Yep. Yeah, but I'm going to keep my bars where they're at. Yeah.
Exactly, guys. Well, I really appreciate your time. It's great seeing you out there. Good luck. Be safe. Have fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, Mark. Here at we're at High Plains, Colorado. Deer Trail is the town. Day 3 or 4 of the one lap. It's Tuesday.
You're supposed to know these things.
It's Tuesday.
It's not Wednesday yet.
Yeah, it's on Wednesday. It's Tuesday, and it's cold. It's rainy, and we're at
Bits of snow.
Bits of snow. They're calling for snow tonight. We'll be out of here before then. But we are here with Sumbitch Racing, Scotty and Steve, or Mike. Mike.
Yeah.
And we want to talk to them. This is your kind of your home track.
Yes, this is home track. This is home. I'm very excited to be here. This is like my perfect day. And I tell everybody, you've got to prepare for everything, all-wheel drive and good tires. And everybody else has really fast tires when it's dry. But today, hopefully, my choices will pay off. We'll see.
And you'll be driving today, I assume?
I'm driving today, yeah. Yeah. Mikey's every bit as good as I am. But
Mike drove yesterday, and you were flying. You were looking good.
he did.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. That was my first opportunity to drive this car in anger, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah, I was sitting at the corner affectionately known as the bitch.
Oh, so you, in the afternoon session, did you see that little presentation I put on, or no?
Well, my thing was I thought you knew I was there, so you were just trying to create good TV.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, Mike, he knows I'm here. He's just doing good TV, and it really didn't affect your lap time that much. So I knew that it was just for good TV.
Didn't seem to, but yeah, it was kind of spectacular, and yeah, fully planned. I planned that all along.
I knew it. But we wanted to make sure to talk to you today because you're back in your home car.
Back in the Bandit.
Back in the Bandit. You're the previous style Porsche that you love.
Yes.
And are comfortable in, and at your home track and in perfect conditions really for you.
Absolutely perfect. This is my favorite. I grew up. My dad taught me to drive going down a very narrow, windy road from our house in the mountains to Golden in the snow, and so I learned everything I know from him about snow driving, and that's my favorite.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting today. I know some people are a little anxious or don't want to maybe run in it, but it's really everyone's in the same conditions, and we'll drive the grip available.
I want every single person here to be very safe and not do any damage to themselves or their cars, so they just need to slow down and let me go faster.
That's right.
That's all they have to do. So it's easy.
And in true one-lap spirit, Scott has brought his car to help a competitor.
We are experimenting for the very first time with car-to-car charging on Lucid.
Wait, can we say that on TV?
Docking.
Yeah. Oh no.
Wait
a minute.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I didn't say that.
Oh no.
I didn't say that.
Oh no.
Yes, we're docking Teslas or Lucids. No, not Teslas. Yeah, so that's kind of interesting. I knew it was a possibility. I've never seen it done. So you're witnessing history. None of us have ever done this before. So supposedly we can transfer electrons to their car. The question is how quickly and how efficiently, but we'll find out.
Yeah, that's awesome. So again, one lap, yes, on track, everyone's competing, but when the helmets come off, everyone's family, everyone does whatever they can to help everyone out. And Scotty literally had his car brought here to help a competitor. So, I mean, in the true spirit of the one lap, and also Scotty's just a great guy.
So are you, Mark.
I appreciate it, buddy. Well, we appreciate your guys' time. And we really, really wish you all the best out there. Good luck, be safe, and we'll be watching.
Thanks, Mark.
And thank you for your time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Give him hell, buddy.
All right, we'll do. Yay.
Thank you. Hey everyone, it's Mark here with Dan and Lori from On the Ledge Racing. So you had your first run this morning, and how did it feel?
We got pretty good by the end. So it was very cold this morning and wet, and the Bridgestone tires were a little bit out of the operating window. So the out lap, the first lap, very slick, very treacherous. But by the third lap, tires were getting some heat in them and started to feel pretty good, actually. It was better than I expected.
Yeah, I was out there watching, and as you know, we talked a day or so ago. I'm always rooting for this car anyway. That's, it's kind of near and dear to me, these types of cars. I love them, and yeah, you could tell that your first lap was a little tough. You were a little hesitant. I was watching you kind of come down the hill and up towards the front stretch.
Yep.
You're a little hesitant on the gas coming out of the corner. Your second and third laps, I could hear you getting on. I'm like, all right, he's found the grip. He's more confident in it. The track might even have been drying up just a touch. You could tell that you were really starting to get on a little bit more.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. And I mean, days like today are why we bought this car in particular. So the all-wheel drive system that it has and trying to put it to good use. But yeah, it was just building confidence throughout every run, every corner, pretty much trying to push a little bit more, trying to work the car a little bit more, and it responded really well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's these cars are amazing in the wet. Tire selection, as you know, does make a bit of a difference.
Yep.
You know, last year's would have been a perfect tire for the one lap because it was warm and dry pretty much the whole time, and the year before the same. This year we're having a little different temperature, so it's kind of hard to pick the perfect tire for every condition. And and then you still got to make it here on all the transits, and your alignments have to be kind of so you can still get all the miles in and have tires left at the end.
Right. Yeah, got to make sure they can survive the week. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, I know about that firsthand. Had a problem with that last year, but no, it's you guys are flying, and you were really, really setting the bar high. You guys are significantly deep into the top 10 in points.
Yeah, it's not where we expected to be be honest. It was kind of our dream goal was to be able to run top 10. There's just not a lot of data on this car. We didn't really know how fast it would be and how it would stack up with the rest of the field. Every year it feels like the field just gets faster and faster. More drivers show up, car level, prep level keeps going up. So we thought maybe top 15 was going to be doable. So yeah, to be running in the top 10 so far this week, we're super happy. We couldn't be better.
Yeah, especially given that we got the car together end of April, middle April. We've done 2 track days in it before we had a chance to get out here. So it really was a big question mark trying to guess on pace and how the car was doing with a couple random HPDE days before getting out here for one lap.
Yeah, the great things about these cars is they're comfortable to push.
Yes.
They don't do anything abruptly. When they start to lose grip at either end, it's very slowly and predictably, and so they're fun to push hard. And I'm glad to see you guys out there having fun, being safe, and really laying down some great times. And look forward to see you do this afternoon.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it looks like conditions will be pretty similar. So we'll just go do it again, see if we learned anything this morning.
Awesome, guys. Well, thanks for joining us on the one lap, and good luck, be safe, and have fun.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, everyone. Hey, I'm here with Amanda, who was gracious enough to go live with us today while she was doing her her laps. And I tell you what, it's some of the best stuff we've had to watch all day. It is awesome. As always, Amanda, you're great for TV. You're fun to be around, and you're what One Lap's all about. So how was it out there this morning?
It was amazing. I mean, come on. I'm driving a front-wheel drive car, so I have all the advantages compared to everybody else out here. I mean, he's a good little car. He's not exactly like we were just talking about. He's not exactly track-worthy material, but you just make the most of everything. Whether it's the car, the weather, the track, the situation. And I love racing in the rain. So for me, it's just if you saw underneath my helmet, I was just smiling ear to ear the entire time. And it just makes this event that much more enjoyable when you get to do fun little things like this. The weather's not great. Smile, sit in the car, get warmed up, and enjoy, and then go out on track and have a good time.
That's awesome. Yeah, so it's and as I was talking, I think a day or two ago, as we were watching you go around in Louis having a blast, I was like, if anyone follows Amanda on social media, they'll quickly realize this is nothing remotely close to the types of cars or tracks that you pilot. And I know it's amazing to me. You're super competitive in your, I will say, real track day stuff. But you are able to just turn that off and come here and have fun, which to me is a huge skill, because I can't. I come here and I put the pressure on myself to have to do good, and you're able to turn it off and just have a blast and really enjoy the experience.
Well, but for me, the whole experience is having fun. I mean, I especially even in my racing over in Europe. We're just out there to have a good time. If you're not having a good time, you shouldn't be on track. I mean, it's a passion for us. We're doing this for the love of the sport. Yep. And, you can get competitive and all that stuff and really get into it. And I'm not going to say that I definitely do, and even in Louis here, but, you got to remember what it's really about. And, we're out here to have a good time. We're out here to show what motorsports can really be. And also, I like to bring light to the fact that, I can drive, much more larger horsepower cars, prototype cars, and things like that over there. Come here and you can have fun with anything, which is really a key concept of what motorsports is really about. You can take any car here, a shopping car, it doesn't make a difference in the world, and you can have a good time with it if you really want to. You just gotta be a little bit faster.
It's funny that you mentioned shopping cart, because I think it was yesterday, the day before, doing the live, and you were having a blast in Louis, honking the horn and hanging it out. And I said, I'm pretty sure I could take a GM tag, throw it on a shopping cart, and you'd have fun in it.
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah, no, it's really we've stuck with General Motors for all these years. They have competitive stuff. Obviously, this year it's come full circle, and they're really up there with all the Corvette boys. It's really great to see all the Corvettes up there, pushing the cars and stuff. But we can have fun in the back of the pack as well. Yeah. And and there's a lot of interesting, nuanced cars back here, and that really brings the spirit back into the sport. And I don't know. I don't know anything else in the One Lap. I've always had uncompetitive cars, and part of that is trying to make them look good.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's awesome. We really appreciate your time. We'll let you get back to rotating tires on Port Louis, and we appreciate your time and appreciate you dialing in and having fun, and just all your happiness and fun.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Amanda.
Take care.
You're looking for me for words of wisdom, it's exactly the wrong place. Because I'm in charge of this shit, and I'm not sure why.